Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are diving into some more of Christina Aguilera. It's been a while since I've reacted to her on the channel. And we're going to dive into her singing When You Wish Upon a Star and Reflection at the Disney World 50th celebration. Now, this was something I actually added to the playlist, my own playlist of my own accord, because I saw someone that I subscribed to react to this. I saw it pop up and I was like, ooh, Christina looks gorgeous in this thumbnail. So I was like, okay, let me add this to my to-do list. And then one of my friends, David, sent me a text a few days ago. I was like, hey, you need to react to this. Please, 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 please. And I was like, okay. And he's been up my ass about it ever since. Between this and my reaction to Kelly Clarkson's Christmas album, which I've already recorded. I just need to edit it because it's a full album reaction. It takes more time to edit. Thank you very much. But I've been very adamant that I react to this. So I was like, okay, I'm getting to it. Don't worry, I'm getting to it. Please stop rushing me, because when you rush me, that means that I take my sweet ass time. But we're gonna dive into this because, like I said, she looks stunning in this thumbnail, which is what drew me to add this to the playlist. But also, we know that she's an insanely amazing vocalist, so I'm curious to see what she just does with these songs. So we're just gonna dive on in. The black and white starts gorgeous.
You wish upon a star, makes no difference.
Gorgeous. This gown is everything.
Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme.
That descending run on request was nice.
Wish upon a star as dreamers do.
You better ascend this scale and head voice, ma'am. That was a nice transition into Reflection. Oh, the castle looks gorgeous.
Look at me, you may think you see who I really am, but you'll never know me. Every day it's as if I play a part. Now I see, if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. Oh, is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? I am now in a world where I have to hide my heart in what I believe in, but somehow I will show the world.
Come on, Rasp.
what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know?
Come on, head voice. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful vocal all the way around. When You Wish Upon a Star, did she do the most with it? Yes, but it's Christina Aguilera, and at this point in time, at this point in her career, we know what kind of singer she is. We know that she loves to decorate the hell out of a song. We know that she loves to riff and run all over the place, throw everything in the kitchen sink into a damn song. For some people's taste, it may be too much. At some points during When You Wish Upon a Star, it was a little bit much for me. I would have loved some of the riff and run to tone down just a little bit. I'm a little bit more of a purist when it comes to singing. I like riffs and runs to be decoration and not the full, like not the main course of the song. But Christina likes to just cram them all in there. But that being said, like I said, we know what we're getting in for when it's Christina. So what I listen for in a Christina performance nowadays is what she doing? Like, yes, even if it might be a little bit much for my personal taste, is it still executed well? Is it in tune? Because one thing about, like, I'm speaking from like my personal experience as a singer who also has like a heavier, huskier, fuller kind of tone to your voice. Sometimes when it gets to like some of the bigger notes or beltier notes, if you're not listening well enough or you're not in tune, it's very, very easy to go flat. Like you might be just slightly a semitone or something underneath the actual note, and it's very easy to go flat with the heavier, huskier tone. We got to be more careful about almost mentally overshooting the note that we think we're going to hit so that we land right on the note that we want to land on. So that's what I listen for whenever I'm listening to Christina nowadays. Because in some of her younger years, back when she still had the same sort of throwing everything in the kitchen sink, riff and running all over the damn place. It's just Christina. She did that when she was younger. But when she was younger, in doing all of that riffs and runs, I've mentioned this about a number of singers, JoJo, Jessie J, blah blah blah, all those people who like to riff and run all over the place. When they were younger, they had that same sort of thing where it's like they did all of this vocal acrobatics, but then sometimes they would lose where they were going. They would lose the place in the note, or they would go flat in certain points. You know, something would get off in the midst of all of these vocal acrobatics. So now that she's older, and I've mentioned it before, she's older, she's wiser, she's more mature, she's had more time to spend with her instrument, to fine tune her instrument. That's what I listen for. While she's doing all these riffs and runs, is she executing them well? Is she still on pitch? Is she still on tune? And yes, for When You Wish Upon a Star, absolutely. Like I said, all the riffing and running's not my personal taste, but I can appreciate the technique and it's still being done well. I can hear where she's going in her rhythmic running patterns, and I never once heard a moment where it sounded like she lost a note or she fell off pitch or anything like that. It just beautiful, beautiful. And it's one thing I love about her, and like I just like relate to her. Like she just has that beautiful, full, rich, deep tone, and I love that sort of tone in female singers, well, any singer in general. And then when we transitioned into Refelction, that was a nice transition that she did. You know, I think she slipped up into her head voice or something, and then the orchestra transitioned into Refelction, and it was beautiful. And then Refelction being her own song, like yes, we know what to expect with the song. And actually, I feel like I prefer Refelction to When You Wish Upon a Star. I feel like she did less vocal gymnastics in Refelction than she did with When You Wish Upon a Star. And she sang Refelction for a lot longer. So I think that's just, Refelction is something that's like second nature to her. And she's been singing it for so long that it's just, she knows all the nuances of it. Where like When You Wish Upon a Star, sure, she's probably sung it for years, classic Disney song, but it's not something that she's recorded and had to perform over and over again. So that is more just like, I'm in the moment and I'm just singing and I'm just gonna sing everything else. Where like Refelction, it's like I've sung this a million times over and I know every single nuance. I know where I want to go with this. I feel like Reflection is much more of a laid out, planned performance, and she knows where she wants to hit people with vocals and where she wants to hit people with softness. Whereas with When You Wish Upon a Star, it was more just off the cuff and just, I'm just singing this song and I'm just gonna sing whatever the hell comes out of me at this particular point. So yeah, I've mentioned a number of times throughout a number of reactions, one of my favorite things about Christina's voice is when she's singing soft and delicately. Yes, I love the power, I love the fullness in her tone when she's belting. She's got all riffs and runs for days, she's got power and growls and all this kind of stuff, but my favorite aspects of her voice is when she's singing soft and delicately. So the last bit of Reflection, when she flipped up into her head voice, pristine, gorgeous. She's got a gorgeous head voice, gorgeous tone in her head voice, and I just love it when she utilizes it. So that last like 30-40 seconds of Reflection, it was just magic, gorgeous. That is where I love to hear her voice, that soft, delicate, controlled place. Not when it's about showing off all these vocal gymnastics. The vocal gymnastics are impressive, and I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying where I prefer her voice is when she is showcasing the restraint and the soft and delicate, beautiful aspect of her voice. Gorgeous. But all in all, it was a fantastic vocal from her, and she looked stunning. The visuals in this were stunning. The dress was gorgeous. The tiara, the platinum blonde hair, the slicked tight ponytail, the castle, all the lighting on the castle behind her, the fireworks, the orchestra, just everything was visually gorgeous, and she sounded great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. David, it's finally done. It's out. I hope you enjoyed this reaction too. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.